Hi everyone, this is Ado from AgentLocator, and I'm going to take you through a really quick demo of the AgentLocator platform. I'd love to show you what we're all about. So you've either gone to our website and haven't requested a demo yet, or you've done a demo already, but you haven't actually bought from us yet. So I will go through really quick and showcase some of the cool functionalities that we have and reasons why you should go with us. So stay tuned. So first off, we have our website. So we have the lead generation website, and this is also used for our branded website. And this here is our IDX search. So I just want to showcase some of the cool functionality for the IDX search. So first and foremost, I'm looking for properties here in Oakville, but I actually want to add an additional few cities. So I want properties in Oakville, Mississauga, and Burlington. And I also, so as soon as I actually make those changes, we can see that the website refreshes automatically. But I want to see only condos, and I only want to see condos that are 3+ bedrooms. So 101 listings, and let's take a look at that, what that looks like on the map. So if I go to the map section, it shows me the actual listings. I can zoom in further, and let's say I want to only see the condos in that area. I can do that. Or if I want to say, let's actually view all the properties. As soon as I unclick, it's going to show all the properties. Or what's even cooler is if I actually say I only want to see sold listings that are in that area. So it automatically refresh and show all the sold listings in that place. Or let's say I want for rent, or this is actually what's currently available for rent, or if I want only rented properties. So it'll show what's actually rented and the price that it rented for. For those of you that don't want to have rent or rented on your website, we do have the ability to completely remove that if you wish. So they are not going to show up. And what's really cool with our platform is whenever a lead registers on our website, our system will automatically set them up to receive listings on a daily basis based on what they're looking at. So when the lead registers, it goes into our CRM system, which is the next thing that I'm going to show you now. All right, so this is a test lead that I've actually created inside the system. If a lead and when a lead registers to your website, it will automatically go into your CRM system. So let me just go over some of the cool functionalities that we have inside the CRM system. I can actually do a live dial right from the CRM system. And in fact, I'm going to call myself so you can see that as a test. Click on dial. So you can see my phone here. You'll notice a call coming in. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and answer that call. And I'll be chatting, test back and forth. Hi, hi, hi. I'm going to go ahead and end the call. As soon as I end the call, it ends it here. And this call is now automatically saved into our platform. So I can actually play that call right back. I'm going to click play here, and you should be able to hear. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and answer that call. And I'll be chatting, test. So as we can see, it records a full conversation. If that lead was to call you back on that number where the call came from, our system will automatically ring your cell phone and it will automatically record that phone call into our platform. And it'll also move the number of calls you've had. So if I refresh this, we had 1 phone call here. If I refresh this, this is going to say 2. There it is. And the other thing that it'll do is it'll automatically move the pipeline over to try to contact. In this case, because the conversation wasn't for longer than 60 seconds, I ended it pretty quick, it didn't recognize this call as an actual contact. If I was to call back the lead, the pipeline would automatically move to made contact because the lead actually called you back, or if your conversation was longer than 60 seconds. Next up, SMS. So we have the ability to send SMS messages right from the platform. I'll do a quick test here. And let's actually check it on my phone as I get it. And there it is, I've got it on my phone. And if I respond back to that text, it automatically gets logged inside of our platform as well. Next, I want to show you some of the filter functionalities that we have. This is what our dashboard looks like. This is where all your leads are. So this is a live account, so we do squiggly some information out there so you don't see it. That's the contact info of the leads. So this account has 5,171 leads inside of it. So first off, one of the cool things that we can do in our platform is sort all the leads based on their last activity. So I say, out of all these 5,000 leads, give me all the leads that have actually been most recently active. So in this case, here's a lead that was active 9 minutes ago. We can see that there's been 3 phone calls to it. There's been 109 emails that have gone out and 2 SMS messages. We can see that the lead has actually looked at 116 properties, and they're currently set up on 1 prospect match. So they're currently set up on 1 listing. And this lead has actually been synced to his BombBomb account. because we do have an access to, or we do have a sync with BombBomb. So let's actually now take a look at the lead itself and kind of get an idea of exactly what the lead has been doing and what the lead has been looking at. So first and foremost, if we look at the activity, we can see all the properties they've actually looked at. We can see how many times they've viewed an individual property, and then how many photos of the property they viewed. So there's 102 photos viewed of that property. That's, and they've viewed 6 times. That's a fairly good indication there's actually something very interesting about that property. The other thing that we can do is we can see general averages. So how many properties, again, average price of the properties, average bedrooms, and average bathrooms. And then we can look at the property types. They've only looked at condo apartments, and then locations. We can see specifically which cities and which communities they've actually looked at and how many properties they've looked at in each. The other thing I can do is click on map display, and it's going to show the actual properties they've looked at on a map. So you can kind of get an idea of where they are. So next up, let's go back to the filters. All right, so we're back at the filters, and one of the biggest complaints that we get with lead generation and lead qualification is that it's really hard to follow up and know who to actually follow up with. So one of the things that you can do inside your platform, as I mentioned already, is you can sort all your leads based on their last activity, so you're really only contacting those that have been recently active. Or you could also automate it like this. So let's say I want to create a filter that says I want to contact all my leads that have been active in, let's say, the last 30 days. So all active in the last 30 days. And I also want to contact those that actually have not contacted by phone yet. So was not contacted by phone, and let's also say in the last 30 days. So now this gives me a list of all the people that have actually been on my website that I haven't contacted in the last 30 days, and creates a list for me that I can actually call out. So instead of calling the 5,000 leads that you have, you're only going to concentrate on the ones that are in the 506. And I can run through that list fairly quickly, as I can go into the actual lead itself, and then I can load my top navigation bar here and then go through each lead. So as I call this lead will now be called, and it will not be part of this filter. So this will now say 1 of 505, and it can go next, 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 like that fairly quickly. I want to go back to the filters really quick here. And so if you have a filter that you like using, you can actually save that as a pre-saved filter, so then you can pull it up anytime you want out of your saved filter list and be able to go through your leads much quicker. So you can just come in for your day, select the filter you want, and then go through the leads that you want to go through. Other ways that you can use this is, let's say you have your type A clients, people that you've worked with in the past, and you want to make sure that you reach out to them once every 3 months or 6 months. You can actually go into our system and say, give me all the leads that are tagged as my Class A clients, and I haven't called them in the last 6 months. And then you can run through that list as well. Another really cool thing is essentially all the filters themselves. So there's a lot of different filters that you can use to filter through your leads. And one of those filters is, let's say I have an investment property that's actually come out of the market, and I want to notify those leads that I've marked as investors. So if I pull up all my leads that are marked as investors, there's 35 of them, I can actually do a mass SMS to these leads by clicking here, selecting all, go to apply actions, send mass SMS, and I can say something like, hey there, first name, and then finish off your message to say whatever you want. As soon as you click send, each of these people will receive an SMS message individually. And again, when they respond back, the messages will get logged inside of our platform. And you'll also get to actually access them inside of a list where you can see all your SMS messages and be able to respond to them all that quickly. For those of you that like Facebook leads or do lead generation through Facebook, we actually have a direct implementation into Facebook so that you can feed all your lead ads, Facebook lead ads, directly into your CRM system. And not only that, but you can actually set them up on listings immediately. So imagine when a lead comes in from that page in that form, you can say that it's a home buyer lead, and you can tag it with a page from, so you can know that it came from Facebook. And then you can say that whatever city you wish to set them up on listings for, you can specify that here, and then the price range. So this system will now, as soon as this lead comes in, automatically start sending this lead listings that are in Mississauga between the price range of 100,000 to 600,000. And then not only that, but on the platform, you could also set them up on an automatic SMS campaign so that as soon as the lead comes in, we can start qualifying that lead through an SMS system. So that is just some of the cool features. There's a lot more to Agent Locator. Please do yourself a favor and get a demo so we can show you how our system can actually help you.